Hey everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Mount Deurklink. In the last episode, I worked on this ice maze over here, and I added this transfer track to the RMC. I worked a little bit on the town, and in this episode I want to continue working on this area over here with the ice lakes. Now, I just want to make some extra lakes here, probably some bridges over some of them, maybe connect them. I want to make some extra attractions here. One attraction that I want to do is, make it look like they have snowmobiles. I will probably use the jet skis for that. I think they look most appropriate for that. And when that's done, I also want to add a roller coaster here. I think it will look cool to have an inverted coaster here that travels over these ice lakes that will be here. Now, to make these ice lakes, I will simply dig some holes in the ground and just put some more of these maze pieces in there. I think this serves well enough as ice. And in the meantime, in between tasks, I will probably again finish one or two of these buildings that still need finishing. Alright, I think it's time to make some ice lakes here. Okay, I've now made several ice lakes and connected them together. And what I will do now is I will use this path that I made here, and I will make one of these jet ski rental rides, because they most look like snowmobiles. Now, I don't really know if it makes sense for them to run on ice, but that's where the track will be. So I will just make a little building here, and then from here guests will be able to rent them and travel around on these icy lakes. Alright, I now made it so that they will only leave if they are full of guests. Of course, it makes no sense for these snowmobiles to leave without anyone controlling them. So yeah, that's when you should tick this box that says wait for full load. There you can already see a guest using it. Now I changed the ride type to lift just to make it invisible, and that also transforms it into a transport ride, which means guests will ride it regardless of its intensity. No, I think it looks like a fun ride for the guests. So now all that's left for me is to make a little station building here. Alright, now that this part is done, there's another ride that I want to add here. So if we take the dodgems, well, I probably first have to select it. I believe they're called Skidoo dodgems. Ah, there they are. They're one of the flying saucers varieties from the expansions. I think this will make for a nice area where people can practice driving one of these. So I will make the track right here. Okay, and now in this area guests can carefully practice driving these snowmobiles while trying not to bump into each other, which they are not too successful at. The insurance costs for these mobiles must be through the roof. I think it will also be nice to have a roller coaster in this area. And the roller coaster I was thinking of was an inverted roller coaster. When the track is done, I will add more ice lakes under it. Because yeah, I think it will be cool for the riders to actually see the ice beneath them while they are riding it. So that's why my choice fell on the invert. I could also go for a flying coaster, but I'll go with invert for now. A flying coaster could still fit in a different place in the park. So let's see if I can come up with a nice design for this. Okay, I'm quite happy with this coaster. The stats are quite good. It doesn't do anything crazy, and it has some really nice interaction with the train, I think. Oh yeah, especially this moment here with the corkscrew passing over the train. And also this first drop also passes right over it. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. So what I will do now is make a building for the station, and after that yeah, I'll make some ice lakes under this coaster, and I'll add some extra trees and other decorations. and that should make everything come to life here. Okay, it's proving to be quite the popular ride. The queue is completely full with guests, so yeah, I'm I'm quite happy with that. Guests sure are able to find it. I hope. Let's take a quick peek. I can't find the blue shirt. Oops. Okay, it looks like yeah, it's what I thought. This place is a pathfinding nightmare. So there's probably some extra paths that I will have to make in order for the guests to be able to find their destination all the time. Okay, there's still quite a lot that needs to be done in this area. I've been decorating the area a bit now, so I added some ice lakes here. I should also fill up this gap, alright. So yeah, what's still left to do here? Well, obviously I'm going to need to add a lot of trees here. Still do lots of landscaping. I want to make a little restaurant here. Maybe also with some hot chocolate for because else the guests will have to go all the way to the town to warm up again. That's not what I want. So yeah, I think right here next to the loop will be a nice place for a little restaurant where the guests also get a nice view of the main element of the coaster. Now something else that I still need to do is to make the transfer track here. I will not do that immediately now, and I will also make a little building around it. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do first, and probably that's going to be the last thing I do in this episode. And after that, it's time to take a ride on the roller coaster. Okay, still quite some work needs to be done in this area, but yes, some good progress has been made on the transfer track at least, and on the station. So yeah, with that I will end this episode. All that's remaining now is to take a ride on this inverted roller coaster. Now, I hope you enjoyed watching me build, and I'll see you again in the next episode. See you later.